right, let's get into our final topic of the day. It is the How's the Market segment. And for today, we're going to talk about how's the market in Signal Hill.
Aww.
We're going to talk about the Snoop Dogg neighborhood. Isn't Signal Hill Snoop Dogg?
No.
He lives there, doesn't he? Didn't I see?
No.
He was from like the Long Beach area.
Yeah, but doesn't he live in Signal Hill?
The west
He
side.
does not live in Signal Hill.
I could have sworn when I watched his reality show that his house was on
He was
Signal
like Signal
Hill.
Hill in the Hamptons. I don't know. No, he still lives out here.
All right, so Signal Hill, for those of you who don't know, is very unique in that
It is.
it is a city within a city, meaning it is completely surrounded by the city of Long Beach. So I'm assuming at some point, maybe there's a history here, at some point Signal Hill was just another area of Long Beach, and then it decided to go out on its own and get its own mayor and council and blah, blah, blah.
In high
and
school,
now
I wanted to be a mayor of Signal Hill.
it's an entire city now.
Good.
Signal Hill, which I have to believe started as a community, is now it's in its own city, and it sits alone, but it is completely encompassed by Long Beach.
The
and
question is,
surrounded.
why did they want to secede from?
I know,
All
such
that-
a cool city.
all that-
Have you seen the Long Beach City Council?
All that. It's the oil.
Okay, just check. Actually,
All
yeah,
the oil.
there's a statue at the
sits
top
in-
of Signal Hill with oil workers, so I'm assuming that there's a lot of oil
They wanted
up
to
on the
reap their
top
own
of that
benefits.
hill. Now they get it all because they're the city, so they get the money from that, which is cool. All right, let's talk about the city and what's going on real
All
estate
4
wise.
blocks.
At all 4 blocks of Signal Hill. The average price per square foot in Signal Hill is $191, which is a decrease of 18% compared to the same period last year. The median sales price for the homes in Signal Hill currently is $317,000, and that's based on 51 home sales. Compared to the same period 1 year ago, the median home sales price has decreased 12.7%. So something's going on up there where it's the cost is
oil's
going
running
$46,000. That equates to $46,000 a house down from last year, and the number of home sales has increased by 6%. So they're selling more houses, but it's for significantly less money. There are currently 53 homes in Signal Hill on the market for sale, and there are 98 homes in the pre-foreclosure bank-owned process. The average
Just about accounts for all of them, then, doesn't
Frank.
it?
This is crazy. The average listing price is $392,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a question, Frank. You know those new, because when I hear that 98% about to go in, you know that, I think it's Atlantic.
95 homes.
Those new construction that were built probably like 6 years ago or
On
so.
Atlantic?
Yeah, you know those
the
that
PUDs?
row of housing?
Yeah.
Those are probably a bunch of
PUDs.
part of those.
What's a PUD?
Planned urban development.
And that's
those would
within
probably
the,
be a lot
the
of,
city of Signal
Is that
Hill?
Signal Hill?
No.
No? That's not Signal Hill?
No, not at Atlantic.
one.
There are no
It's
PUDs
too far over.
in Signal Hill.
Yeah. Signal Hill, I believe, goes as far as it goes a couple of blocks west of Cherry. The border is very weird. It's very similar to Lakewood, where at some points you don't know if you're in Long
Okay,
Beach or Lakewood,
so
or Signal Hill.
We're running up against the end of
Well,
the show.
I think
but
that-
what's going on in Signal Hill? Why is it so weird?
There are the ratio of condos to single-family residents is very high for that small area. And that's why I think that you've got this price point, this on average sale price that's so low, because most of the single-family homes in Signal Hill are very expensive.
Well, that's why I think that
but the condos,
$392,000 is the current listing price.
Well, the high number of condos there and the high number of condo sales, of course, is going to bring that average way down.
That's what's screwing up
So
Signal
maybe
Hill.
there's more single family, and that's bringing the median listing price up.
Right,
Or
but
I think what he's saying is there are not very many single families, but they're so expensive that it's bringing...
Well, that's why the listing price is currently up, because it's probably mostly the single families that are listed for sale, but the sales price, why it's gone down significantly is because it sold a lot of condos.
Because of condos, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of the ratio of condos compared to that small area, because you're right, when it's about I don't know how many square miles, but it's...
the city of Signal Hill, 4 blocks by 4 blocks.
There are a lot of condos in there. I mean, geez, probably 50% condos.
That's what we're talking about right there. Too many condos in that small area has really messed with the numbers in that city. All right, guys, we are up against it. We have been keeping it real estate. For my friends in the booth, Frank Casares, Ario Frank, Alissa Alvarez, the mortgage mistress, and everybody's yawning, Scotty Shang. the Dean of Homeownership University. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Hook us up. Get a hold of us at keepingitre.com. Get on the mailbag. Do something.